Ready?
We can't go outside, we've got to stay in. If together we fight, then this thing will win. So grab yourself a beer, and grab yourself some grub, and sit down with us at the virtual pub.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh, so
Good evening,
gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to another night in the virtual pub.
We have got our Simon Cow thing going on right now.
It's not our fault.
Who is ready to do some serious judging?
I am.
It is the only time that I allow judging.
I'm going for Amanda Holden tonight.
Oh, nice.
Shotgun Simon Cow.
Oh,
Oh, shocking.
does that make me then? David Williams.
Yeah.
So that makes me one of the Pussycat Dolls.
Perfect.
Classic.
Or Alicia Dixon.
Oh, Alicia Dixon. Yeah, I'll go with that. Now, please.
One of my impressions.
Inside.
Who clapped
Gentlemen.
then? I did. It was
clapped.
great.
Yeah, we clap on that side and give it a little
Big up
clap.
the NHS. Big up all the key workers, because we learned the
Yeah.
other day, not that we didn't know it, but I suppose it came to our attention a bit more the other day when we had a chat with Sam Sansom, that there's loads of key workers, isn't there? And you don't think about all of them. You just think about the NHS mainly. But firefighters, vets, there's a whole list of people that are still out there doing their thing. Charlie's trying to take some credit for it.
Yeah, men with headphones on.
Hiding in their houses, talking to their friends on FaceTime all day.
Well, some of us have many works scheduled in hotels which are shut. So there's little or no work for me at the minute. I'm all alone.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Josh.
Plenty for you to do here, mate.
Oh, mate. So tonight, this is the Pub's Got Talent. I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype about this one. Everybody seems to be pretty buzzing about it. We've got a fair few people on, haven't we?
We are.
Apparently so. And the beauty of it is, I've not seen any of it, so I have absolutely zero knowledge of what is about to occur.
Even though we're not doing any judging, I reckon we still should have got the big X sound from Britain's Got Talent and played that. It's a no from me.
Golden buzzer. Someone at home's got a party popper for the winner.
Done a golden, right,
I've
next
got
week
some
we're
party
doing a golden
poppers.
buzzer.
I can find you some party poppers.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
We don't. No
Don't
one
say
wants
I don't
your
give you
poppers.
anything.
No one wants your poppers, mate.
Big up to everyone coming in the comments. Big up everyone saying they've been outside clapping. I think it's a good thing to do, isn't it? It's a
Great thing to do, yeah.
Even if there's any key workers that don't hear it, I think it brings everybody together, and it's a nice little moment, isn't it? I just leant out my window, and the whole street was out there, and we had fireworks and all sorts tonight.
We had that. We had that outside as well. Fair play, everybody. Well done for getting in on that. Another round of applause.
Aston's neighbours were playing Land of Hope and Glory.
Really?
Yeah, blaring it. Yeah.
Fabulous. I should have got something set up out my balcony, little
just
store.
Just our jingle.
Thing.
You can't go outside.
You have to stay in. Next time.
That would have been very controversial, very opportunistic to try and steal the applause for the people out there laying their life on the ground.
Yeah, not style at all.
Just for us. No, big up everyone that did it. I think it's a fantastic thing to do. And big up everyone coming in the comments.
Yeah.
A lot of applause going on in the comments. We've got a fun night in store for you. As the guys just mentioned, but if you're just joining us, we're doing This Pub's Got Talent tonight. So this is our attempt at a bit of a talent show for the people who maybe haven't got a full set or just wanted to do like a stripped back version of their set. Anything kind of less than 15 minutes, we've said. We've had loads of entries. We had to cap the entries at one point because we had so many people wanting to come in, but it's going to be a weekly show. So if you do want to get involved, by all means, give us a shout and we'll get you on next week's show.
Hold the phone. It's weekly.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, but it is now.
I just announced that.
Another exclusive.
Exclusive.
Well,
idea.
we'll whittle it down week on week until we're left with one superstar and then invite him to join the team.
That sounds way of saying him with his new light.
Yeah.
Two shadows.
Two shadows, if you know.
Two.
Man
Twin direction.
on the double shadow thing. Josh has got a new microphone.
I've got a new mic. I've moved to the sofa.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You got a new background and a new microphone. You've leveled up. You spoke to Talk yet?
Dedication to the cause.
I've got a plan. No plan for anyone without a house plant, which is, I mean, you're letting the team down really. Two shadows and no house plant.
Yeah,
Mate,
it's
I've
very
got nothing.
bleak
I've just got
background.
Yeah, I know. I look
Look
like
at
I'm
that.
in a
The
prison cell.
shadowing.
It's very symmetrical though.
Top form.
Yeah,
Top
we're all
form.
good. We know what we're doing. Just about.
Yeah.
Butler saying he
So-
clapped for the pub the other night. I saw that. I don't know if he said that no one claps for the virtual pub, and he hung out his window and gave us a big hoop and a holler and a clap. So
Rosie's saying, does it mean that we're key workers providing this service? Absolutely not. The people out there that are doing real hardcore things, and we're basically just getting on here, having a beer together every night, or Sharpie's having a fishing bowl of gin. Sorry, a fish bowl.
Have you got a fish bowl of gin?
it's
Normally,
it's a gin balloon. Yeah.
normally you're drinking warm water.
I am, yeah, but I've got a day's annual leave tomorrow, so I'm having a solitary gin. Yeah. So cheers, everyone.
darling.
Here's to the NHS and all those key workers.
Care workers.
Happy birthday to Sharpie's dad as well.
Yes, happy birthday to Dave.
Got that
Big
in.
Charlie's biggest fan, sadly.
I am my own biggest
Isn't
fan.
that lad with a microphone good? Yeah.
Isn't he? I was on radio with Devon. I'll have you know.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
So can I brag about it?
You can
Some
brag.
more?
You did really well.
You did well, yeah.
Did us
Go
proud.
for it.
I did. My mum, she was like, "You're a natural." She's like, "I don't know about the other guys around you. That guy Sam, she's not keen on you, mate."
That's not what she said 2 weeks before isolation kicked in. I was leaving.
See, Butler says we're not key workers, we're G workers. I'll take that.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that'll do.
I don't know what G stands for, but
Fellas, we got a guest host tonight, haven't we?
Where is she?
She's here. Oh, that's an upgrade for the channel.
That's not the bag.
Finally, some females in here. Yeah,
Viewers just went up.
Yeah. now, gentlemen. Right, let's bring her in. Let's let her introduce herself. Ladies and gentlemen in the comments and lads in the feed, let's make some noise. Big up Emily coming inside. Yo!
Hi.
How's it going?
Hey, Queens. Yeah, good. How are you?
Yeah.
Good. Excited for this one.
Aw.
Thank you
We're
so much
so
for getting
cute.
involved and sorting it all out for us.
Yeah,
Oh,
you've
yeah,
been
of
working hard
course.
for us.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
So
No,
good.
it's great what you guys are doing. It's awesome. Watch it all
Well,
the time.
sounds like you've been a busy worker in the background, getting all these guys and acts lined up for us. It's amazing work. Thank you so much.
They wanted
should
to
be
do it
proud.
just as much.
I think the landlord should give Ems a bit of a round of applause for providing tonight's services and entertainment. Very well done.
Alright.
Thank you so much. How's your day
Yay.
been? How's isolation treating you? You in isolation?
Yeah. I'm on like day 16, I think. Maybe 17. Yeah. So my mom got very ill, so we've been inside for like 2 weeks, plus then extra days as well. Bless her. But she's all good now.
Good.
Good
And she's
news.
watching right now as well.
Tell her,
I
tell
can
us
hear her
about-
laughing.
tell us- I want to know about you, Ems. What do you do? Because we've never met before, and I'd like to know a
Hi.
bit about your background.
Yeah, I live in Preston. I play in a band called Taxi Talk. We actually we were supposed to have our final gig last week, I think it was, but obviously we can't now. And I also work at 21. Hi to everyone at 21. 21
Big
is
up 21 talking, Devon.
yeah, so
I
cute.
DJ there. I play music.
Yes. Awesome. Yeah. That's me.
Fantastic. Oh,
Cool.
and so what? How did this all come about then? What started this venture?
I also run with 4 others a jam night at the Apple and Parrot every Wednesday. So we get people up doing beatboxing, bass, saxophone, drums, bands, like everything. We host that. It's really fun.
Amazing.
Yeah.
A wealth of talent available to you then.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fun.
fantastic. So can you tell us about oh no, let's not talk about the acts coming up. Or should we? I don't know. Should we? I think do we let it be a surprise? I guess we're doing a bit of an intro with each act, aren't we? So maybe we should just let it run. What do you guys suggest?
I
What
think,
do you guys think?
I think keeping it stum and just letting it play out. It's going to be the most exciting way to do this.
Just before we do jump into the acts, I've got one minor announcement to make. You know, we've been talking about merch.
Yeah.
I spoke to the merch guy today because everyone, when I put the merch post up today, big up everyone who's already ordered. But when I put the merch post up today, quite a few people were saying, "Can we have hoodies as well?" So I've spoken to the merch guy, and we're getting hoodies as well.
Hey.
Not sure.
Merchant.
Oh, that's what they're calling me these days.
It's not. Trust me.
Yeah.
Can I just make an observation? Sharpie, you look like a stamp. Look at his camera.
Very few things in my time, Charlie, but never a stamp.
Niche insult.
Yeah. Pretty harsh on Liz, but never mind.
Oh no, it looks like you should have like a frilly edge around your screen, and I should.
I'm sure
Well, let's see what happens tomorrow then. No. Anyway, talent.
Yeah, so for anyone who was asking about hoodies, they are coming. We are slowly building a website in the background. If only we knew a company that could make us a website.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah, no, we're working. That's a tough spot. Yeah, we're working on the website in the background, so the merch store is going to be live soon. It's also where we're going to move over the booking form too. We've got loads of ideas, but yeah, the big news is we're getting hoodies. Everybody asked for hoodies, so I'm bringing you hoodies.
Yes.
Good
Wow.
job.
I want one.
Queen.
I want two. I want a chest print and a breast print. I'm going to get all of the merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course,
Buy all of it.
rightly
yeah.
so.
Have
Who's
you,
our? Sorry, Ems.
have you guys been doing any baking or like cooking?
So much.
I feel like that's all
So
I've done,
much.
Yeah,
like
Sam
the
did
whole
some-
time.
I've been doing a lot of
Pretty
failed
impressive bread.
baking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been baking a lot of concrete essentially.
Nice.
So
Cakey
I
bread.
did the first one that was just a white loaf, and it was quite rubbish. And then I did a soda bread, and it was inedible. So but we've obviously got Luca on the team, and he's an expert baker among many other things. So I've been
Butler's
hounding
been
him.
baking today, hasn't he? Butler's been
Yeah.
baking with his son today. Put up
Oh,
a pretty
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what you call it. It looks like a plaited ponytail.
a plat, I think they call it.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, that
Really?
is genius.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
I've been following. Do you guys know the Cactus Kitchen, Belle Carter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've definitely seen that.
On Instagram, she posts like how to cook and then like a step on how to bake it and all the ingredients.
How's your cooking success going? Is it a success?
It's good, yeah. I
Yeah.
think. I don't know.
Is this just your opinion or other people eating your food?
I mean, it's okay. I'm a vegan like you as well. Yeah. So like, yeah, it's fun. All the flavors
Power.
and stuff.
Yeah, nice. Maybe we said this. I apologize if I've missed it. But are you isolating by yourself or are you with others?
I'm in my family home with my mum and dad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's
That makes it
good.
easier, doesn't it? I think.
Yeah, it's cool.
You guys got cabin fever yet?
Yeah, majorly.
That's fine.
Hopefully this will help tonight.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm so nervous though. I don't know why.
You're doing really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
doing really well. Yeah, it's like
There's plenty of
natural.
time for it to all go wrong. Don't worry. We know what we're doing. We've got a schedule and everything, haven't we? We know what we're doing. Talking of the schedule, where are we on the schedule? We got 8:30. We got Alex stepping up, who I believe is going to just smooze in and do a saxophone solo. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
That's our sax impression.
You get to go
Amazing.
Stage, is he waiting? Are we ready for him?
Yeah,
He's
I can see
he's
him.
backstage. The only thing is, we've
Yeah, Michael.
scheduled this to start at 8:30, and if we start early, the whole thing goes out of whack, doesn't it? Because we've got loads of people lined up, all waiting for their time slot. So I don't think we should start too early. So, Charlie, how's your day been?
My day's been brilliant. I've spent a lot of my day trying to find a driver for that to work, and I'd like to say maybe an hour and a half of me just basically chucking it around the room in frustration because evidently
Welcome to my world.
you
Yeah,
can't
sounds
make
like
these things
Sharpie.
work anymore.
Yeah, Sharp, your laptop's not died yet, so we're on a.
Wow, I jinxed it now, haven't you? I'll see you in a bit.
Hmm.
It's going to be an expensive doorstop in a minute. I think this thing.
You've got a new laptop coming tomorrow, my friend.
Yes, so I believe that's really exciting, and I'm very grateful to those involved. Yeah.
Yes. We'll have to.
But in the meantime, we'll just get the last little bit of life out of this bad boy.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
What else have we done? We've sorted out emails. We've gone all pro.
We're super pro now. Charlie, tell everyone your email address. In fact, Sharpie, do you tell everyone your email address? Because I don't think you're going to remember it.
Yeah, it's Nick.
Yeah.
At the virtual pub.live.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, right, I hope everyone's got that. We're going to comment, and everyone can send Nick a ridiculous.
Send what you want. I haven't managed to set it up yet.
We got Nick. So we registered a new domain today. It's the virtual pub.live because it turns out there's loads of other virtual pubs out there, none obviously hitting the sort of quality or numbers that we're hitting. But yeah, we just registered a domain because we're emailing loads of people these days, so we thought let's go all pro. And and obviously there's that website that I just mentioned. We needed a domain for that as well. So yeah, we've all got email addresses now. Just put our name at thevirtualclub.live and send us some spam. Why not? Especially Sharpie, because he loves spam.
Oh yeah,
he does. Definitely. Is Dee your mum?
Mm-hmm.
She
says it was good.
Oh,
She made some power balls. I've got my retainer in. I might take it out. But she made some power balls. I think they're called, like with dates, dark chocolate, and they're so
very good. Is your mum vegan as well?
She's like part vegan, part meat.
Yeah.
She does a bit. It's my dad.
It's called a flexi vegan.
Yeah.
It's not a vegan. It's just someone that indulges in vegan food sometimes.
Just someone who eats, isn't it? If you eat meat and everything else, just someone.
I commend the fact you're cooking for your family. I love it. I love cooking myself. It's my favorite thing to do. And I'm very lucky having Luca on our team because Luca, as Sam was saying earlier on, is a chef. So I've had many a recipe off of that man. Fabulous.
We're all lucky to have Luca in our team, I think.
Yeah. As well as pizza and his pasta. Looked so good.
Weren't they?
Yeah.
Who'd have thought of a frying pan in the grill?
Yeah.
Who'd have thought that much effort went into making a pizza base? I didn't know that.
And you can make bread with it as well.
I
didn't. Completely different things.
I've not watched it yet.
Apparently they were power balls, and that's not a sentence I thought I was going to read on a Thursday night on the.
They were carrot lush power balls. Fantastic.
Love to see too, Dickie.
Yeah, Sharpie's number one fans in.
Thank goodness. It's not the same when he doesn't watch. It's usually on the TV in his lounge. He blows us up onto his wall.
And hold on, wasn't someone dressed up as a zombie today?
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah. That was Jay.
Was brilliant.
Yeah. So I did the sound check with him. Came onto the stream to have a chat, and a zombie appeared on my screen. And I was like, all right, mate. I was like, it's April, not October. Apparently it was just a thing that he did with his kids because they're running low on ideas of things to keep things entertaining. So he let his kids design his costume, and then by the time he got on the stream, he was dressed up as a zombie. But he played it well. It became his character for the thing. He was kind of like, I'm losing the plot, and it's making me look like a zombie. But the content of his talk,
it was amazing,
so good,
incredible. How good was the at the end as well?
Yeah.
It was a good question, but he smashed it with the answer, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, to be fair. My question, without repeating it, because it was about 10 minutes long, was basically how do you keep on top of your kind of routine, your sort of morning routine, and how do you find the motivation to do it? And he gave me a little hack of set your environment up so that it kind of forces you into it in the mornings, which I thought was genius. So, for example, I run in the morning, or I try to run in the morning as much as possible. And he was saying instead of allowing yourself kind of your journey in the morning to end up at the coffee machine, why don't you put your trainers at the point where when you're kind of a zombie in the morning and you're heading towards the coffee machine, stick your trainers there so that they're in the way, and it reminds you, oh yeah, I was supposed to go for a run, not just have a coffee this morning. So engineer your environment around your practice. I think that's
amazing.
That's a good idea. Really good idea.
Hacking yourself, tricking yourself into it. It's good.
Yeah, it's on Facebook as well, actually. So if anyone hasn't seen it and would like to go and watch it, it's on the page. You can go back and watch the whole thing. It's about an hour long, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's real good.
You're such a professional doing literal professional housekeeping on air. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done. Big up Jack in the comments. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Bomber's back as well. Hey,
Big up
Bomber.
lads.
Fantastic.
Funny memories
And
of
the
Bomber.
gals.
Hey, Bomb.
Yeah, hello, Bomber.
Oh, we've got some absolute OGs in the comments, actually. And
Jazz
I think
is
we've
here
just
as well.
about filled enough time where we've actually hit the schedule as well.
We might have some good news coming. I haven't expressed this to you lovely gents yet,
Sure.
but we spoke a couple of nights ago about having a good news segment. And Jennifer, the lady I've been speaking with, she works with a load of guys that do a good news media outlet. And we had confirmation from all of their team, bar the CEO, that they love the idea and they want to get involved. They love the platform. They love the fact we're positive. It fits in with their ethos. But we're just waiting on one word from their CEO. But we could be up a female host and also a brand new good news feed for the show.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
Well
just
done.
got messaged through a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, can't wait.
Well,
That'd be really nice to have an additional. I just love good news. Can't be dealing with all the bad stuff on the BBC. We have to touch home. You have to touch the real world sometimes, but it's nice to hear what's actually nice. Some nice bits that are going on.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it.
Right, fellas, we did it. We managed to fill the 10 minutes that we scheduled for, but we didn't actually write any material for. I think I'm too meta. Do you think when I talk about the how the show's running while we're on the show, it gets too meta and confusing? Big up Jay Fizz in the comments. Nice one for joining us again, darling. Hey. Right, should we bring our first act on? Emily, you can introduce him because this is your brethren.
Yes, this is Alex. He's also in the Jam Michael and the Vincent's Jam Night on a Wednesday. He's a saxophone player. Alex, everyone.
Oi, oi.
Hello, mate.
All right.
That's not
Not a saxophone.
It's going to jam something, probably.
Good lad. I like it.
Nice.
I love going with the flow. Let's just go it. Let's do it. This is the virtual pub.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Whey!
Alex! Mate, that was absolutely
What the actual?
Oh.
That was insane, man.
When you said you were playing sax and turned up with a guitar, I thought, oh god, he's drunk. This is going to be terrible. But that was incredible.
Thank you.
Have we just got one? Can we not do another? Can we do two?
Well, there's a few comments coming in saying, "Get this guy on every night." Like, there's a lot of love coming in the comments for you, Alex. So, yeah, that was awesome. Thank you so much,
mate. What a way to start! Remember, this is the Pub's Got Talent. So, guys, start forming opinions and judgments on which one you think's the best.
Yeah, send your votes in on 804. No, I'm joking. I got a backstory with Alex, haven't I, Alex?
Yeah, we got.
Me and Alex used to play in a band together a couple of years ago. We never gigged. We just, I'm a little brother, and Charlie Warren. We were called Man Feelings, I think, for a whatever we jammed together quite a bit. We basically got like half a set together, and then decided not to do it anymore for whatever reason it was. I think it just fell out of bed. Somebody went on holiday or something, and oh no, you went up to Brighton for a while, didn't you?
Probably, yeah. I think Brighton, and then
yeah, it was your fault. No, it was good. It was awesome. And I think around that time you just started learning to play sax, and that was a couple of years ago. So your skills have obviously developed like mad since then.
About 2 years, maybe a year and a half.
Fair play, man. 2 years and you're jamming like that. That's it's awesome.
That
really
was
enjoyed it.
Light and safe.
Amazing.
It's become really popular recently, hasn't it? It's like the whole dance music thing. The sax has become something that I don't know. There might be a collaboration there with you, Charlie, mightn't there? Live DJ set, live saxophone.
Yeah, that would be hot.
Yeah,
I've done it a few times, but you got some skills. I would definitely be well up for that. Definitely, definitely. We've got a show. That's a show in itself. That is a show in itself. Oh man,
it's another exclusive. Forced.
Yeah, that's what we do these days. We just suggest things on air, let people nod, and then we message them afterwards and go, you know, that nod you did, that was legally binding. We'll see you on Friday night.
Put people on the spot as much as possible. You get the best acts.
Yeah, we have many witnesses. Many people saw the contract being signed. So yeah, thanks very much. We look forward to our show together.
Wow, there's so much love in the comments for that. I think you've set the bar pretty high there, Alex. That's Well,
on, Alex.
I'm still scrolling. Everybody's loving it. Yeah, big up everyone commenting. That was we enjoyed it as much as you guys. That was awesome. There's a nice vibe to it. It lifted me up a bit. It made me smile.
Yeah, chilled, relaxed.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah.
Well done, man. Well done.
Yeah,
that
well
was
done.
Absolutely top form.
Jam, Michael.
Well done, Ems. You found some absolute belters.
Oh, thanks.
One for one, Ems. 1 for 1. That's
Right.
one good artist, or one artist, one success. Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Let's check the schedule. I think we've given everyone 15-minute slots each, haven't we? So if the next person is ready, who is called Jim. Jim, where are you, Jim? I see Jim. Jim, if you're ready, just give us a thumbs up.
He's
cool.
ready.
Alex, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. Let's hook up that Friday night slot that you just agreed to. Cheers, man. Thanks, Alex. See you soon, dude.
Yeah, cheers, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that's incredible.
What?
Emily, do you want to tell us a little bit about who's coming up next? It's Jim, by the way.
This is Jim. He is playing some cool guitar, and yeah, it's gonna be good.
Jim to the table, so to be fair to him, she might not know. But that was a good little bit of ad lib.
Just like looking
I thought
down.
You sweat out for a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jim's a mate of mine that I met through the Potsy introduced us actually, because we've got we've both got alopecia and we both got bald heads and we both like music, so he thought we should be friends. It worked out really well. Yeah, and we keep seeing each other at Moriarty gigs, and yeah, he's a top lad, and he wanted to come on and play guitar.
What's the script? Is it like an alopecia like greeting that you do with each other?
Yeah.
So
it's, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it.
So yeah, Jim plays in a band called Dead Frames and various other acts, I think, but he can come on and tell you himself. Get him on.
All right. Go on then. What's this then?
Go on then.
Tenor.
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, go on then.
There it is.
Oh.
Oh,
that's the greeting, isn't it? Oh.
There he is.
I can join the alopecia group. I've got some as well.
You'll let it at some point, mate.
The wannabe.
Still got it up here. Yeah, I'm just a wannabe.
Right, come on in, Jim. Let's hear it.
Play some songs.
Yes.
Yeah, good for it, man.
Let's do it.
Possessions never meant anything to me. I'm not crazy. That's not true. I've got a bed and a guitar in the dark. Named Bible pisses on my floor. That's right, I've got a floor. So what? Well, I got pockets full of Kleenex and linen holes where everything important to me seems to fall right down my leg and onto the floor. My closest friend, linoleum. Supports my hand, gives me something to believe. That's me out on the beach side, corner sound, metal meter in my hand, swore in a pocket full of change. That's me on the street with a violin under my chin, playing with a grin, singing gibberish. That's me on the back of the bus. That's me in your cell. That's me inside your head. That's me inside your head. That's me inside your head. That's one of my songs. I guess they're kind of short. I don't know if you guys are jumping back in or I'll just do another one. So,
what do we think? I reckon, Ems, come on, you be the decider. How many shows? I reckon another song, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Explore it.
Can I do a really slow, miserable song? So basically, I play in two bands. I'm playing Dead Frames and Bank of Arizona Law, which are both really heavy rock bands. So it's really quite nice to play something really slow. So I'm going to do a really miserable song about funerals.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's really uplifting. I think everyone needs to hear it. Thank you.
It's by a lady called Phoebe Bridges, but I'm going to butcher it. Right.
Jim.
Singing at a funeral tomorrow. talking to his dad. Makes me so sad when I think too much about it. Can't breathe. And I have this dream while I'm screaming underwater, while my friends are all waving from the shore. And I don't need you to tell me what that means. I don't believe in that shit anymore. And Jesus Christ, he stops all blue all the time. That's just how I feel. Always have and I always will. I always have and I always will. And I have these friends that I call when I pour myself to tears. And we talk till we might just kill ourselves. Then we laugh until it disappears. Last night I blacked out in my car, and I woke up in my childhood bed, wishing that I was somebody else. Then I remembered someone's kid is dead. And Jesus Christ, he stops so blue all the time. That's just how I feel. Always have and I always will. I always have and I always will. And it's fine again, and I'm doing nothing, and it's fine again, and I'm doing nothing, I'm doing nothing. Another song. I'm gonna drink beer now.
Hey, nice one, Jim. Yeah, play as many as you want, baby.
Well, I can play another one.
Yeah, if you got another one, let's do it, man. We got we've given everyone sort of 10-minute slots with 5 minutes banter time, so we might as well use it up for.
This is the trouble with doing punk stuff. It's all 2-minute songs, isn't it?
No, everyone's loving it in the comments, man.
I'll play you one of my own songs that I wrote recently.
Awesome.
I've been waiting for the night train, take me away from this place. Through the darkness I can hear. Wish I could hold my head up, but my weary neck will break from the weight of my mistakes. God only knows that I only have myself to blame. If you're gonna love me, you better love my dark side too. If you're gonna love me, you better love my dark side too. I have tattoo scars, memories made in parts, and I wouldn't change a thing if I could. Way that I see it now, we gotta die somehow this way. I go out with a smile. God only knows that I only have myself to blame. If you're gonna love me, you gotta love my dark side too. If you're gonna love me, you gotta love my dark side too.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Cheers,
The
man.
That was
comments are going
amazing.
crazy.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
That was really, really cool. And that last one was
It's
was
quite
one of
nice.
your own songs.
It's so really loud and heavy, so that's quite nice.
Can we find any of your stuff online?
Yeah, everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, all that kind of stuff.
And what can you just tell everyone your name again, just so everyone's aware?
So the bands are Arizona Law and Dead Frames. So Dead Frames is a bit of an amalgamation of a bunch of other bands. So the guys from Crooked Little Sons, it's the drummer from Crooked Little Sons and a bass player from a band called Bad Credentials, and then me.
Amazing.
And then Arizona Law's my other band.
Again, Em, well done.
And I
Well
do
found.
solo stuff as well under the name of JP Acoustic, hence why I put the name wherever it
Oh
is.
man, thanks for coming on. That's so good.
Yay, thank
There's a
you.
lot of love coming in the comments.
Yeah.
People loving it.
That,
Big up Jack, big up Butler, big up Kyle, all the OGs inside
We got
tonight.
some
Thanks for joining
OGs
us.
in it.
Big up all the Parrot crew coming in as well.
Yeah, we played Apple and Parrot a whole bunch of times. I got super drunk in the Apple and Parrot and slept in the strip club on tour when we played. I woke up with that like nice glittery, oily glitter stuff on my face. It was
Delicious.
Nice. Beautiful.
Where did that glitter start its night off? I wonder.
Yeah.
And how many days did it take it to come off? How many showers? That stuff never comes off.
I was going to say it's really cool that you guys are doing this because I also run a festival in Plymouth called Get Rad Festival, and we had to cancel it because of the coronavirus. So
Oh no.
we had 32 bands lined up, and they all pulled. We had to pull it. So
Well,
up
if you
bands that were gonna play, thanks.
if they want another platform, we would love to host some of them, if not all of them.
Yeah, we'll just take all the bands.
I think I saw Matt Partridge comment in the comments there earlier from Moriarty. So get them on; they're wicked.
I think we have them soon from memory. I think we have something Moriarty based.
Yeah, the boys are back. The boys are back. The boys are back.
Back in time.
Boys are back in town. Guys, if you've got a talent, this is this week's talent show. We have talent shows apparently every Thursday now.
Yeah, we found that out tonight.
We found
Right
this out.
now, yeah.
So if you're a talent or you know someone's a talent and they're not tuned into the show, let them know, get them involved, get them in touch with us on the virtual pub. Just send us a message on the virtual pub platform on Facebook, and we would love to speak to you and get you on. We will pass you all of Em's details and our details, and we'll get you on.
Yeah,
if you know anyone that's watching that can't get onto Facebook for whatever reason as well, I've just dropped the YouTube link for the show in there. So send that around either during or after the show if anyone that wants to see it and they can't get onto Facebook. There's the YouTube link because we're multi-streaming.
Yeah, we are.
Wow.
Pro.
Dominating is the word you want to use. You're dominating all the platforms.
Dominating.
Yeah, going global.
We're monopolizing.
We knew going global would be intense.
Thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah, there's a shout in the comments. Jazz,
there's a shout, Terry.
Coming on this show next week. That'll be a great shout. Because Jazz, I spoke to Jazz the other night when she was watching just after the show, and she said, "Oh, I haven't got enough songs yet to do a full set." So Jazz, no excuses now. You can come on and do 2-3 songs, and everybody would love it. So
Thursday.
Just
see
because
you next week, Jazz.
Oh yeah, sorry. Just because we can't do covers tonight on our virtual pub platform, we have our virtual club platform, which is now available. It's an online website. What we do is we host our show, the pub show, and then we give you free taxis all the way up to the club. It's basically another website where we have PPL license, so we can play whatever we want.
I've just seen a comment about streaming on Bebo, and it's cracked me up. Sorry.
We're streaming on Bebo.
Yeah, we're streaming on Bebo.
Have you logged into it recently?
The lot.
I logged into mine about 3 years ago. I still had photos of when I was like 18, I think I was actually. I was young and I used to straighten my hair, and I still didn't have a beard.
I haven't straightened my hair for a while, to be fair.
No, I'm not bothered either.
No.
Yeah.
Jim, add me on your top 16 on Bebo, yeah?
Oh, no, I'm still rocking MySpace, mate.
Yeah. Bring back MySpace, mate.
It's MySpace.
Yeah, I've got to make. The trouble is, I've just put bands in there now because I want to show that I've got cool band friends.
Yeah, that's it. That was the way it worked.
MySpace, you could put music to your profile, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's a blast.
Yeah, and it was only the most the most hardened riffs were worth it. If you went on some page and it was just,
you couldn't be a metal band on there. You get absolutely rinsed.
Yeah.
Like, if your riffs weren't thick enough, it was like.
What songs did you have? Let's have a think. What did I have on there? I think I probably had some,
other people's songs. I don't know, but I'm sick and tired. I don't know if I speak for other rock heavy musicians, but I'm sick and tired of hearing people shout "Play Slayer" when you play something heavy. So I'd probably have put Slayer on there. I would have imagined just to get.
We get when I play with Little Waves, we always get "Play Wonderwall," and it's like,
play Wonderwall.
That's the
you shout
player,
that at any remotely indie band, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm guilty. yeah, I'm guilty.
Imagine a mashup. Imagine a mashup of Wonderwall and Slayer. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, Slayer doing
another
Wonderwall.
Exclusive, ladies and gents.
Slayer Wall, Raining in Wonder.
I want to say a quick hello to my mum. Hello, mum.
Hello, Mum.
Hello, Mum.
Fine, I'm going to say hello to my mum. All right.
Yeah, you do.
Hi, Mum.
Happy Mother's Day from ages ago.
Can I say hello to my dog?
My nan's watching as well. Hi, Nan.
Oh,
Hi, Nan.
Everyone getting them out.
yeah,
What are we doing here? Are we just saying hello to everybody now?
Yeah, why not?
Hello, everyone.
Stephen Sweeney, hi.
Hi.
Who else? Jack, hi.
Yeah, hi, Jack.
Hi. Right.
Oh, Drag Race.
Who have we got lined up next then? Ooh.
Are we ready for it? Are we ready?
I feel like the bar's been set pretty high.
Sorry, for the people that aren't watching this, we've got a little note thing on the side, haven't we, with the list of who's on next? And I've only just noticed what the next one says.
Yeah.
Is that right in the bracket? Okay, fair play. Fair play. I mean, it's a right combination, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fair play.
We pride ourselves on being able to bring you diverse talent, like from all walks of life.
Talent show.
It is a talent show.
Well, if these two things aren't done at the same time together, I'm done. Because that's worth seeing. That's worth seeing. And if that person doesn't win, if they do together.
So for those of you,
so no pressure to Owen, is it? No pressure, Owen.
He's amazing. Actually, I've seen him in person. This guy rocks a crowd. He's really, really good. Really, really good. A proper talent.
Excited.
So you guys are in for a bit of a treat.
I've been having this happen on this platform since we started doing it, and I'm struggling to contain my excitement.
Now you picked it. Now you picked him up to me. So you've set the bar really high.
For those of you just tuning in, this is a talent show, so we've got lots of different acts coming.
I'm just ruining it.
It's like the more variety performance, I reckon.
Oh, there's my cousin.
This pub's
He's in Bristol.
But,
Big up
I'm just saying hello to people.
Sorry, I'll start with that.
Unbelievable.
Too popular for this.
We got stuff here. Let's do a thing here, alert.
Sorry, Jim.
It's all right, we're filling time anyway. We're supposed to use the next 4 minutes of just saying hello to people before we bring Owen in. But I can see Owen backstage.
Sorry.
It looks like he's ready to go. So, Jim, thank you so much for joining us, man. Really enjoyed that.
Cheers,
Make some noise for Jim, everybody. Make some noise in the comments for Jim, everybody. Right, so for those of you that don't know, and those of you who are wondering what the hell Jim was just talking about, our next act is a beatboxer and magician.
What? So hold on, what? I thought
basically the two skills are going to be combined at the same time. I just saw him do a big sigh backstage. So should we bring him in, have a quick natter, and then hand over for the set? Let's do it. Owen, how you doing?
He's got rubber gloves on.
You right, guys? Clean the car.
Yes.
Clean the car.
Yes. I already love this.
I'm really going to disappoint. I'm going to take the gloves off, actually.
Safety first.
Safety first. You never know.
Like you're taking this pandemic seriously.
I am. Cleaning my cards, mate. Cleaning my cards. How is everyone?
Owen,
good. How are you?
We've got you listed down as beatboxing and magic. Is that, has somebody got that wrong?
Yeah. You're going to see some magic, and then you're going to see some beatboxing. But I will give you, as it is an exclusive, I am designing a trick at the moment that combines the both.
Have we
To come back next week.
have we got an exclusive?
Whilst I do magic, I'd rather have the magic make sense with the beatboxing. Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sort of.
It's a virtual pub exclusive.
Yes. Is that a bit blurry?
I literally is as well.
Really true.
Love it.
Sorry if that was blaring, but I had to get it in.
As well.
That was good.
Yeah. So you guys want to do some magic?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, everybody on the stream, let's make some noise. We're handing over to Owen. Beatboxing and magic.
Right. How is everyone? All good? Can you not hear me? It's got dead quiet. All right, cool. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to use a pen. It's a Sharpie. It's actually called magic markers. The reason they call them magic markers is because they're like the modern day equivalent to magic wands. You see, they do all sorts of weird things. In fact, I think the black on it sort of blending in, you can't really see. Bear with me. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll change the color. We'll make it a yellow one. That's much better. Now, later on in this trick, you're actually going to see me put this behind my ear. So look forward to that. Right. So first thing you can do with magic marker, pretty weird. You can do things like this. You can completely make it vanish, pop, and come right back again. Pretty crazy. You can actually do it down here as well. Look, as you throw it down that way, nothing really happens. It's not till you come back up where it starts to come back again. Weird. If you can see that in there. See, I actually, magicians use pens. They use the lid as a wallet. So you like to store things in it, like money, for example. You see that one? Tell you what, it is very weird doing magic with no audience. It's not like doing music where you can just sort of play and listen to yourself. So we've got the coin. So in fact, I'll do it like this. You can see most people ask me, how do you get the coin back into the lid? Well, it's pretty easy. You see, all you need to do is you literally just push it right in. And it really does go right in there. Until you want it back again, and you can just chuck it right out. I keep all my change over here. Now look, if you take the coin, because it's been in the lid, what's really weird is that if you give them a wave, it pops right back. It never actually wants to go into there. You can give them a wave again, and whoop, comes right back. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. In fact, look, if I take it like this, so you can see it really fair, and I take it, can you see that little hole there? In fact, I'll use the pen and we'll draw like a little coin. That's sort of like a coin. And what you can do is you can use that to pull the coin right out. Now, I want to be as fair as I can be. So I'll do this one at my fingertips so you guys can see exactly what's going on. Ready? I'll do it so slow that there's no way you can miss it. And then the coin completely vanishes. Pretty weird. Maybe I ruined that one. Let's find out. So obviously you can make the pen disappear. In fact, I said I was going to do something with the lid. I will do something with the lid. I'll try and make that one disappear as well. Now, all you do is just give them a wave again. You see, that one completely goes. It actually appears over here. Weird, I know. In fact, I'll do it on the count of 3. This way, there's no way you can miss it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Did I say the lid? I meant the pen. Come on, I meant the pen. We'll try it again. Ready? We'll take the lid like this. Come on. No? Anyone see that? No. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Another thing you can do, I don't always like to store money in it. Sometimes you can store things like an 8-ball, any spare ones you've got left. They're pretty cool. Obviously, to get one of these back in, they're a lot harder, but you really can just pop it right back. and you think it's weird that I saw a ball in a pen, what's even weirder is we saw a pen in a ball. Even weirder than that is we can just start again, right back to where we were coming from. Thank you very much, guys. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you like that? You're gonna have to throw me back in. Yo, yo, yo.
Hello.
Let's get an 8-ball up your nose.
That was huge.
Yeah, that was.
Do you have any more? Do you have any more magic?
I can do one more, yeah.
Yeah, do more. Do more.
Yeah. Oh, wait there. There we go.
Safety first. I like it.
Good. I'm glad. So we're going to use a couple of cards for this one. We'll use, in fact, actually, I was going to use the queens, but rather than trying to find them, what we'll do is we'll use the aces. They're better cards to use, right? The 4 aces. Now, for this trick to work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get them all to. Let's just show you. The idea is I'm going to try and find them all at once. So we take the first ace, the ace of diamonds, the ace of spades, the ace of clubs, and the ace of hearts. I'll be really slow, so there's no way you can miss it. Got to bear in mind, I've got a terrible setup. Sorry, guys. So we'll use the aces. One at a time, they go into the deck. So the first one, second, third. Remember, aces go into the deck. And we can square them ones up. And rather than me trying to find them like this, that'd be a bit boring. We're going to try and find them in cool ways. So the first one's pretty simple. All we do is this. Give them a good shuffle. Give them a mix up. In fact, this is a weird trick, actually. In fact, I didn't tell you, sorry. One of them jumps right into the pocket over there. I should start with that one. That's the easier one to start with. The next one, this one's even harder because now there's less aces, so it's even harder to find them. So you just go like this. And yeah, see, there we go. We get the next one. Go through, have a look. Wouldn't it be amazing if I pulled this one out and it was the ace? That would be pretty cool. It's not. That would be really good, but it's not. We can give them a wave though, and it always changes back into the ace. That's always a nice one to have. The next one, even harder still. We give them a wave. In fact, let's try and do it this way. There we go. That's the next ace. Final ace. Oh, we've got one left. This one is definitely the harder one because obviously there's one ace left and a load of different cards left. So we can give them a shuffle, give them a few cuts. In fact, if we just we can pull it right out and it falls on the floor because live magic. Now that is pretty impressive that I can find all the aces, you will admit. That is pretty impressive. But what's more impressive is that, in fact, there was no way I could have missed it. You see, every single card in the deck was blank. Every single one. That's all the aces, all the cards, sorry, completely blank. Who knew? Who knew? You've got to be careful as well. You don't want to be sick. Especially at this time. That's a really bad thing to do. And there you go, guys. That's yours. Thank you very much.
That was awesome. That was great.
It's super weird doing magic to no audience.
Do you know what? I was wondering.
Common thing on the show.
Yeah, you're right.
I wondered how it would translate online, but it was actually really, really good.
Yeah, it's great. A few people call in CGI, but honestly, we're not that advanced yet.
We don't have that.
A few more weeks maybe, but yeah, at the moment we're still working out microphones and stuff. So yeah, that was amazing.
Are you part of I don't know anything about magic, but I've heard of the Magic Circle. Is that something you're a part of or working towards? What is that? How do you get in that?
I'm a part of 3 magic circles. There's not just one. There's quite a few. Yeah, so I'm part of Cardiff. Corbay's got one called the Inner Circle, and I'm part of the Bristol one as well.
Wow.
I genuinely thought there was just one.
Yeah, everyone does. There is like if you're gonna say that there's one, it would probably be the one in Vegas, the one at Magic Castle.
Okay.
That'd be like the main one.
Is that like mega exclusive? You've got to be David Copperfield to get in there or something, though.
Yeah.
Why is the magicians called David for?
That's how you get in. That's like the
Oh man, that was really good.
That was really good.
Some of the stuff you did in that marker was
just as a comment in full capitals saying golden buzzer.
Golden buzzer.
It was funny because we've got a little chat going alongside this, and when you were doing the tricks with the Sharpie pen, Josh went, "How's it yellow now?"
No, that's the point, buddy.
Brilliant.
So wait a minute. I wasn't the card I put there earlier.
And when have we got a beatboxing trick from you?
Yeah.
You're working on that one.
I don't have a beatboxing trick. I can do a little bit of beatboxing.
Yeah,
definitely.
Really?
A few more snooker balls in his throat. He's got to get out of the way first.
Yeah, sorry. It's just that nerves.
Clear the throat.
Sorry. Honestly, I don't know where they keep coming from. It's really weird. You can try and make them disappear and come back again, but they really do just keep coming back.
Whoa.
Magic confuses my brain. I don't get it.
I can try and do a beatbox. I can do one really quick.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna bring you up on the big screen.
Emily, can you do it? What can I do that's actually topical? So I thought it's not the lyrics, but try it. Wait. Yeah, I'm Kisser. Patient. Lockdown.
Yes.
That was genius. Thank you.
Sam Raven rants. I was like, okay,
that took me back to the 27 Club. That did.
Yeah,
one of Lucas sets.
Yeah.
The beatboxing was rapid.
I am writing a trick at the moment that does beatboxing and magic combined. But like I said earlier, I could just and do some beatboxing while I do card trick, but it makes no sense. Yeah. Like pointless, right?
He's better at scratching than you are, Yabs.
Yeah. I'll try. Hold on, wait a sec.
I reckon we should have a scratch off between Owen and Yabs.
It's a virtual pub exclusive.
Yes.
Did
you hear that?
Yeah. Let's have a scratch off. Come on.
Yeah,
it looks like Aaron.
I'm using my left hand and it's on the floor, so I'm doing my bit. All right.
Ooh, he's excusing himself already.
Another day. We'll do a nice collaboration. We had someone just mentioned we should do a collaboration. Here it is, Stephen Evans. I think so.
Another collaboration, yeah. Yabs just got to perform with every guest tonight. Yeah.
DJ Yabs performs with a mime act. In. That'd be a good one.
What? Do that again? Did everyone see that?
Oh, we all know this one. Come on.
Whoa.
What?
Magic, guys.
Magic.
Mental.
That's why this guy's in a circle and we aren't.
Can you reveal one of the secrets? Or does a magician never reveal his secrets?
Yeah, what you got to do is before you start, drink like a load of bleach. And when you do that, what happens is you just vomit.
Can we just go on now and say that none of us recommend anyone drinking bleach?
Yeah, that's what I'm putting out there.
I just want to put in there that there's terrible.
Depends how much you want to be a magician, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought you just really didn't like Sam's question. Yeah, you go off and drink a lot of bleach, mate, and you'll be right.
Don't drink bleach.
Oh no, my camera's died.
Because they're probably
Poor little mate you at the end.
Well, that was amazing, Owen. That was great.
Yeah, that was so good. Thank you
so much. Cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me on. I didn't know it was every week, so maybe next week, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got more to show, I'm certainly keen to watch it. That was great.
Both at the same time.
Because it is one of those ones. I was like, I heard there was a magician coming on. I was like, I wonder how that's going to actually translate on our feed. But yeah, fair. That was actually really, really impressive. So fair play.
Yeah,
thank you. Well, how did you get into it, and when did you start?
I started when it's not really an interesting story, but I started when I was 19. When one of my friends, Pete, give him a shout out there, he showed me a magic trick. And I've seen magic tricks before, and they were pretty rubbish, but this one actually had some sleight of hand to it. And I just never stopped. That's literally it. I just never stopped. I just kept on doing it, and then before you know it, doing a live stream to a bunch of strangers.
Yeah. Yeah, mate,
we're all friends now.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Cool. Right.
Mate, thanks so much for coming on. That was brilliant. And
thank you, Owen.
I look forward to seeing your beatbox magic.
Big up, Owen. Make some noise on the comments.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're right on time as well, guys.
Look at us hitting our schedule points.
That was another good act there, Ems.
Genuinely, really good.
Yeah,
really
another good action, another collaboration for DJ Yabs.
Yeah, you're busy now, mate.
Yeah.
You're going to be into a DJ set. I'm not sure what you're going to do. Make the crowd disappear. No, we're not.
Yeah, we'll help you with that one, mate.
That happens when your set starts anyway. Squid. Right. Stop it now. Calm down.
No more
this is supposed to be a serious talent show we were doing here.
Yeah, come on.
What are you on about?
Absolute professionals.
Right. Who's up next, Emily?
Okay. So next we have, his name is Ollie. He's in a local talkie band called New Days. Some people know him.
I didn't realize that was next.
And yeah, he's gonna be doing something different.
Sweet.
Ollie.
Whoa.
Oi.
There it is.
Hey,
You've had a trim. A lockdown trim.
Yeah, you know when you go to the barbers and you ask for like an inch off and they just start shaving your head?
Yeah.
It's fine. My ears get cold, but I think...
I'm loving the reverb on your voice. It's great.
Yeah, we kind of got like, I've got my friends to help me do sound. I don't want to touch anything. I'm going to like mess it up.
Yeah, fair enough. Stick with it. If it sounds good when we're performing, we're good. We can hear you well enough. It's fair, but you do sound like you're in a cathedral. Ollie, what you should we ask what he's doing, or should we just let him do it?
Yeah, we let him fly, and then we'll have
Yeah.
All right, Ollie, you ready to take over?
Kelly, this, I can just believe I can fly. That's cool. We can do it.
I'd just like to say again, we don't condone R. Kelly on this platform.
Well done, yeah.
He sometimes crops up. But, we offer the same advice we would for drinking bleach. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you really want to be a magician.
Come on then, Ollie, let's bump and grind.
All
right,
man.
ladies and gentlemen in the comments, ladies and gentlemen in the feed, let's all make some noise and big up Ollie coming on.
Ooh.
Cool. This is a song about coronavirus. What can you do when the whole world's in lockdown? Ride your bike, fly kite, take a shot in lockdown. Don't go, play tennis with your mates, go to the pub, get in a state, sit back, relax and look through the max, wash your hands in the tap in lockdown. Cause it's COVID-19, causing a state, starting a scene, being obscene, tangerine dream, pink limousine, flicking my beam, making my cream, another wet dream, a good kid team, smelling green, cause that's my scene. If you go to the shop unnecessarily, you're a dick. If you go for a walk, there's 61 minutes, you're a dick. If you go for a walk, there's 60 minutes and 1 second, you're still a dick. You're still a dick. I can barge and past you, stealing the toilet paper. Like a sniper, working on minimum wage. Better watch out, you better be scared, cause I don't care, I'm an animal. You better start pulling your pants down and wipe with a wet flannel. This is a public service announcement. I'm gonna count it in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, stay hidden. If you don't think I'm kidding, the point you've been missing. For the sake of your children, then it wastes to go vegan. Go vegan, go vegan, go vegan, go vegan, go vegan, go vegan.
Yeah, there's a verse 2. You wasn't expecting this, everybody. Hope you're ready. I've just written this like 2 seconds ago. Verse 2. Second one. Pick up the COVID massive. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Did I just infect you? You make one false move in Aldi and they'll all suspect you. You're a walking time bomb. You're full of disease. When you got rubbish hair, you look like a twat and you smell of weed. It's time to pick up the pace. Don't touch your face, germs in the place. Be careful, touch your bread. People need to be fed. You might end up dead. Don't front the stranger. Danger, he's probably on crack. Watch a Disney Plus, Ariel is buff. Pick up in Flannery Gus. I went for my hourly walk and I saw a cat. I wanted to touch it, but government guidelines held me back. Is it illegal to stroke a bird? If it is, I will complain. That law is quite absurd. Well, it's lockdown. That's not me, it's lockdown. Letter 2000 lockdown. Key West Water Park lockdown. Talking Museum lockdown. Savages on Hyde Road lockdown. Model Village lockdown. In on the Green lockdown. Angel Tunes in Babacom lockdown. Oh, what they really want right now is a bourbon biscuit. A friend of mine has a spare, but shall I risk it? Would you risk it for a chocolate biscuit? If I had a jammy dodger, I'd probably lick it.
It's a virtual power exclusive.
Represent.
What a fire on the stream. What the hell?
I've got to do a bit of scratching on.
Just to confirm, that is Chris Hines there, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
It's a virtual power exclusive.
Yeah.
Brilliant effort.
Well.
Cool. For those of you who aren't local and haven't seen the band New Days before, Ollie plays in New Days and he's usually playing the guitar. He's got a kick drum. They play some nice acoustic songs. Jess plays with him. She's got a beautiful voice. It's a really nice acoustic act.
Hey, Jess.
I didn't know he was like one of the best grime artists I've ever seen in my life. That's unbelievable.
I don't really listen to a lot of music, so I don't know what grime is like.
All right.
Much of it is a crime. Actually, do you know what? I love grime music. I've gotten into it recently. I didn't like it about 10 years ago, but it's actually rocking the scene. Fair play, man. That rapping was actually legit. That was genuinely brilliant.
We've been preparing this for hours. Literally hours.
Thank you, guys. I feel like
guys,
you've really nailed the spirit of what this show was kind of meant to be about. I think that was a genuine golden buzzer moment. Everyone's going mad.
Yeah. I was like, Charlie, who's under the sheet? Who's the ghost? Who's under the sheet? Who's under the... It's Chris!
So good. So good.
Very, in the lad's house, so yeah, we're not crossing pathways. Don't worry. Stay
good. I didn't want to bring it up, but I was going to have a word with you afterwards.
They say this grime album coming out next month.
Yeah, there's another collaboration for DJ Yabs.
Yo, wow. Inside the place.
Make us a beat. We'll stay over it.
Yeah, man, I'll do a beep for you. No worries.
Yes.
Oh,
Everyone's asking for more in the comments, but presumably you've only written one track.
Don't go presuming anything with these two.
Yeah, true.
Encore.
Encore. I'm happy to hear that
I didn't
again.
even know what I was going to do tonight, Ems. And it was like I was buttering my toast. And I said to my lovely girlfriend, I was like, just do a grime track or something, you know. Doing this.
So good.
Throw a little grime track together and blow everyone's
Great
minds.
decision.
Brilliant. I think we should do it again, honestly. I'm not joking.
I'm still in shock. Honestly,
Yeah,
incredible.
I was not.
Can we do it again so we can actually enjoy it this time? Because I just lost my mind.
Yeah, I passed out 30 seconds in.
I'm not, you know, that was the best. I think we've done it.
Do I need to do the reveal again?
I know. Can I just say something? I thought the sheet was going to be like the crescendo. It was just like you're just going to disappear off scene, but actually what happened was you just added an absolute hero to the scene. And that is Chris Hines.
Absolutely lost my shit when that happened.
Yeah, that
I said to the boys just in our private chat, just when the song came on, I said, "I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna have a wee." Nipped to the toilet, and I was listening on my phone. And I was mid wee, and Chris came in, and I just lost my. Oh, I don't want to say lost my shit when I was in the toilet. Yeah, it was incredible. It was incredible. Thank you so much.
Very good. Well done, guys.
Can we do it again?
Thank you.
You know, like
can we do it again?
Like at the end of the show on Britain's Got on Britain's Got Talent, when they bring out the winner. Not that we're calling anyone winners because it's not a competition, but so far there was a winner.
You
I'd love to hear it again,
guys, because that is next level. Ems is struggling. I'm pointing at the screen because I'm pointing at your face.
Rewind.
Wait, what?
Charlie, why don't you spin one of the samples up and these guys can drop straight into the track?
What,
Right,
mid-track?
Yeah, what's that? Let me get
Thank you, Ollie.
It's a Virtual Pub exclusive.
What key to when the whole world's in lockdown? Ride your bike, fly high, take a shot in lockdown. Don't go play tennis with your mates, go to the pub, get in a state, sit back, relax and look through the mags and wash your hands in the tap in lockdown. Cause there's COVID-19 causing a state, starting a scene, being obscene. It's a new dream, big limousine, look at my beam, making my cream, another wet dream, a quick pit team, smelling ream, cause that's my scene. If you go to the shop unnecessarily, you're a dick. If you go for a walk the 62 minutes, you're a dick. If you go for a walk the 61 minutes, you're still a dick. You're still a dick. I come barge your pasture, stealing your toilet paper. Like a sniper, working on minimum wage. Better watch out, you better be scared, cause I don't care, I'm an animal. Better start putting your pants down and wipe with a wet flannel. This is a public service announcement. I'll count it in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, stay hidden. If you don't think I'm kidding, the point you've been missing. For the sake of the children, the new ways to go vegan. Go vegan, go vegan, go vegan, go vegan, go vegan, go vegan.
Back for round 2. Popular demand. Golden buzzer round 2. Pick up the Virtual Pub massive. Pick up the yards on the decks. I'm sorry. Did I infect you? You make one false move in Aldi and they'll all suspect you. You're walking time bomb. You've got disease. Yeah, well, you got rubbish hair. You dress like a tramp, but you smell of weed. It's time to pick up the pace. Don't touch your face. Germs in the place. Better stop touching it. People need to be fed. You might end up dead. The stranger equals danger. Probably on crack. Disney Plus. Ariel is buff. Pick up and flare and Gus. I went for my hourly walk and I saw a cat. I wanted to touch it, but government guidelines said back. Is it illegal to stroke a bird? If it is, I will complain that law is quite absurd. Lockdown, that's not me. Lockdown, Little 2000 lockdown. Key West Water Park lockdown. Rocky Museum lockdown. Savages on High Road. Model Village. In on the Green Angels tea rooms in Barbican. What they really want right now is a bubble biscuit.
Exclusive.
Shall I risk it?
Will you risk it for a chocolate biscuit?
It's a virtual pub exclusive.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
This has been so much fun.
Oh my God.
This is on lockdown.
Big up
Can
Savage
we-
in Hyde Park.
Right.
Road. Hyde Park.
I humbly promise to take that or use you guys. We need to record this somehow and get you guys on a beat. Just send me your beat. We'll just do a recording. We'll try and do like a virtual pub exclusive where it's just like we'll do it. We're gonna make it. It's gonna happen. I think we're doing it. It might.
Johnny
take a couple
finished
of
on the
weeks,
music
but we're
video.
in. Johnny finished on the music video.
Another exclusive.
Yeah.
Hold on, Johnny.
Genuinely tired. I'm not even lying.
That's brilliant.
It was so good.
No,
So
good.
That was
Angels tea room in Barbican.
Yeah, that was like one of my
I love the shout outs. Model Village Posse. Key West Water Park Mercy.
Key West inside the
We
place.
could do it. If anybody has any requests for more raps, we can do it.
Yeah, mate, 100%.
100%.
Right now, more raps.
More.
You can just make one up if you want. Give us a beat.
See, originally we were like, right, we'll give the winner of the show like their own show, but everyone so far needs their own show. Categorically, I don't care. You've all got your own slots. Well done. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
No, honestly, mate, that was Chris, you boys.
God.
That was hilarious, man. I can't get over that.
Stay inside.
Stay
Love
inside.
it.
Go vegan. Go vegan. Go vegan.
My partner's just been next to me, just like laughing her absolute chops up.
Mine too.
Oh man, thank you so much, guys.
Everyone watching has just lost it for that one. It's yeah, that was
Butler's calling for an album.
Yeah,
you can get that on. That could be an exclusive.
We'll start with an EP. We'll start with an EP and work our way up.
We'll broadcast the launch party. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we own that and all its subsidiary rights.
Yeah, thanks, boys. That's great.
Guys, bravo, well done. That was absolutely
yeah,
sick, man. Absolutely sick.
Boys, thank you so much for the
coming on.
effort. Yeah. You've clearly put a lot of effort into that, and I think,
that was
Actually,
incredible.
we did record the track, so we're actually going to release it as MP3 at some point.
Please do.
Give us a link. We'll share the love.
Yeah.
I was wondering with all the ad libs in the background, I didn't know whether that was somebody off camera or whether that was actually on the track, but it's on the track,
we actually
right?
recorded the ad libs and played them while we're doing it live.
Mate, fair play.
Do
fair
that? How
play.
long have you been doing that for?
Our girlfriends want to do them with us, so.
Yeah, fair play to you guys. That was incredible.
Yeah, incredible effort. Thanks, guys. Cool.
Thank you.
We're right on time to introduce our next act as well. So,
Yeah.
segue.
Segue, guys. Thanks so much for coming. I'm going to check off the screen.
Make some noise in the comments, everybody. That was absolutely incredible. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh
Wow,
my
wow,
God,
wow.
that was so good.
That was
Right,
unbelievable.
it's a good job. The next people we've got coming up are just as incredible. So we had these guys on a couple of days ago, didn't we?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Horizons.
Yeah.
I've let it slip already.
Oh,
I think this time it's even more stripped back than it was the first time. I can see some acoustics going on. Can I see some acoustics in the background? I'm pretty sure I can see some acoustics. From what I've heard,
Wow.
it's a super stripped back version. It's going to be an acoustic session with the Kaizens. Gentlemen, how are you doing?
There's that lamp.
Background.
Beautiful,
Good lighting
beautiful lamp.
game. I like it.
You're on.
Are we on?
Yeah, you're on, boys. How's it
Hey,
going?
fellas.
Good then. Hi.
Long time no see.
Hi.
Hi, Emily.
How you doing?
Hi.
Have we got the same cameraman tonight? Loving it. Look at that
We do,
camera
yeah.
action. Yes.
That's as much
that
as it's going to
Jamie?
go up. It is. Hey.
Oh, Jamie's a good camera.
So we had the Kaizens on literally 3 nights ago, and I yesterday was on BBC Introducing, and I didn't realise you guys had played so much on that show. What a show you gave us! But I actually heard your stuff live in between. So I was doing an interview with Sarah Gosling from BBC Devon, Radio Devon. And I heard you play live in between our songs, and it was brilliant. Just going to keep squeezing BBC Radio.
Yeah,
Devon
yeah. I did you on the radio.
Radio
I was on the radio. Sarah Gosling.
You were on
BBC Radio Devon introducing.
Have any of you been on the radio recently?
Yeah,
Charlie might have done something.
Yeah, Sarah Gosling, BBC Radio Devon, introducing.
Can we listen back to that if we need to at all, Charlie?
Yeah, we can.
Hey, I'll tell you something I realised. I was watching the Kindred set back, and Billy, the guitarist, had a Kaizen's t-shirt on while he was playing Virtual Pub.
Virtual Pub trivia.
Yep.
Fantastic, guys. Are you ready to play some music for us? Are you live and jamming?
Yeah, I think we're ready. Yeah, why not? What are we gonna do? We don't even know what we're gonna do yet. Well, they
no covers.
Whiskey Wine, didn't they?
Yeah, no
covers.
Charlie can talk about his radio interview for a bit longer if you need it.
Sarah Gosling, BBC Radio Devon.
Poor Charlie, he absolutely smashed it as well. We shouldn't be.
Yeah, no, he did a sterling job. Yeah, we're not.
Thank you very much,
All right, ladies and gentlemen in the comments, ladies and gentlemen in the feed, let's hand over. Make some noise for the Kaizens.
Hey, hey. Slowly, I feel it coming to me. We take our time, lean back slowly, rock is heading to the sound. I remember good days, I remember drinking today. Oh, where they gone, baby? Oh, I remember good old times, I remember whiskey and wine. Oh, where they gone, baby? And it's how you start feeling the way pulling you through. Take your time, start your dream. It's probably heading to the town. I remember good days, I remember today. Oh, but where they gone, baby? Oh, I remember good old times. I remember drinking and oh, where they gone, baby? Oh, I remember good old days. I remember drinking. Oh, where they gone, baby? Oh, I remember good old times. I remember whiskey and wine. Oh, where they gone, baby? Hey.
much. I can't clap. I'm sorry.
I messed the words up. I always mess the words up though.
How are we doing?
Boys, that was insane.
How many songs have we got? Is it like 3 songs again?
You've got 10 minutes. I got your instruments. We can't hear your instruments all that well, just so you boys know. If you can hear me very well. Yeah, I don't know if we got the same setup as we had last time.
Hey, Sweeney's here.
We're slightly different today.
No worries. You guys are sounding great.
Cheers, man.
Thank you so much.
Shut up a little bit.
Yeah, I might give it a tune too, actually.
Cool.
How's everyone doing?
Should we do...
Who's heard French Kiss? Just had the new video out. Loving it.
Have we got any comments going through?
Yeah, Sweeney's here.
Oh, nice.
Those people here. Josie's here. Emily's here.
Right, next one. What should we do? We've got 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Why can't I remember any of our songs?
Jamie, what should we do? What song should we do?
Oh, don't put me on the
bro?
spot.
You, bro. Yeah, you. Let's just do you. Oh, man.
You's going to jump the queue.
Cool.
Someone said do a cover.
We can't do a cover. Cool.
It's against the law to do a cover.
Yeah, we messed up last time.
Sorry, everyone.
Okay, this is called You.
Here we go.
But I don't mind, so I wanna be with you. But I don't like you, no one see this through. Oh, I wanna be with you. But I don't like you, no one see this through. Together as we turn through, we give out the chance we thought to do. Can you partner with me? There's a reckless night that made us do. Fall together and see this through. So what I wanted, I can but I don't mind, so I'll be with you. But I don't like me like you. Don't see this through. Yeah, I wanna be with you. But I don't like me like you. Don't see this through.
You boys, wow, that was insane, man. Thanks again. Like we
Thanks to the club for having us back on again.
Yeah.
Oh no, thank you guys for coming on. I know we got Josh here. Oh, that's not having a little bit of dum-dums, Jeremy.
No, I'm just coming to them. Yeah, well done, Matt.
Guys, can you just introduce yourselves again? Like, tell us where we can find your music, because
Absolutely,
it's rocking.
Yeah. We are the Kaisers. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes. We just got a brand new music video on YouTube. It's called French Kiss. It's a 90s throwback. It's really fun. It's way more colourful than we ever have been.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and you know, we got Instagram, we got all kinds of things, and we love hearing what you guys think about our music and our videos and like messages.
That's great.
Like,
I mean, you've been on BBC Radio Devon with Sarah Gosling at times, and you guys always sound good.
Charlie, have you been on there?
Yeah.
Speaking of sounding good on BBC Radio Devon.
BBC Radio Devon.
Yeah, introducing BBC Radio Devon with Sarah Gosling, BBC. The BBC, I was on it. You guys have been on it loads, though. Your material is dotted across it. So if you, hearing you live is so more. It's just insane. It's nuts. It's a different level. We get a stripped back version of it. What we hear here is great, but if you actually hear the full band with everything, it's it's next level. Let's get Ems in on this as well. Sorry, Ems, darling, there you are.
Hi. That was so good.
Yeah,
we
man.
wish Jordan and Sam could be here too. Like, big shout outs to those guys. Like, great they are. You know, we do really miss their presence when they're not here. Yeah.
Of course. Oh, big shout out.
Your music video is so good. It's so
have you seen
cool.
the Youth Orchestra video? Have you seen the Youth Orchestra? What was the name of that song again? It's gone out of my mind.
What one?
With the Youth Orchestra. Yeah. What was the name of that band?
Fallout. It's called
Fallout. That was it. Brilliant. Loved the video. And dude, I'm a big fan. Proper fanboy.
Nice one, man. Cheers.
No, thanks so much for coming back on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, you guys
thank you.
You're cool.
Yeah, we're good.
Mate. Yeah, thanks for asking.
Yeah, shocking.
That's the first time someone's asked if we're all right.
It's nice, isn't it?
That was refreshing. Hold done.
Yeah.
So no, I'm well.
We're great. We're doing this, having a bloody good time, and having the likes of you come and entertain us every night. It's great.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you to everybody supporting this. It's like was it last night or the night before?
Yeah, 2 nights ago.
Yeah, it's every day is turning into like one whole day. We just had so much fun, and I think it was so good for us to be able to just perform again, and it really put our spirits up as well.
Do you feel like you're performing? I know that's a ridiculous question, but you are at home. This could just be a jam for you guys. But does it? Have you found it a bit immersive at all?
It's strange just playing to like Jamie on the phone, and then hearing your voices as well, like come in and out. But
we've had that from most of the people that have been on. They sort of
now, and it's great. It's
most people kind of finish a song and then have that moment of no applause, and it's just kind of emoji applause in the comments. And
we've had a few sort of girlfriends and mums we can hear clapping from upstairs. They've been banished to their bedroom, but you can hear them going.
We got one more, or are we done now? I don't know.
I reckon we can do one more, can't we?
Yeah, I think so. Have we got another act on afterwards, or are you guys the last? We got to make our judgment.
I think these guys. Yeah, it's just these
guys. They're the last ones.
So if you've got more in you, boys, I think people would love to hear it.
Yeah.
So you guys got to judge it, then, have you?
Well, there's no winners. There are just participants.
Losers. No, there are no losers around here. There are only winners.
No, you're all winners for getting involved. We really appreciate everyone's effort, and I think we've been blown away by it tonight. Standard and sensational.
Sophie, Justine, Richard.
Justine, that might be my partner. She's
the names.
All right, come on then, lads. Let's get ourselves off and let's big it up one more time. Ladies and gentlemen in the comments, ladies and gentlemen on the feed, let's make some noise one more time. It's the Kaisers, everybody.
Wait, are we playing another song?
Are we done now?
They've all left, so I think, yeah.
You are going on for another song, boys. Don't you go anywhere.
Wait.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, you're on your own again.
Oh, we're on our own. So we got one more song.
May as well.
Go for it. All here live, waiting for you.
Oh,
Do it.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We were just enjoying all the lovely comments. Should we do Fallout again? Might be a bit hard without the effects. Let me just cook something up a sec. Nice little close up. Cool. Here we go. So this is called Fallout.
Now I see through your eyes. I see the fright inside. No, I heard some lies. Try to put that on my side. My arms are wide open. Falling. Oh, you got me from the start. Wanna let me in. We're holding out this time, yeah. Holding out, babe. Holding out this time. Oh, we're holding out, babe. We're from this day, yeah. Now let's go back to the start. We can be apart. Was it too much to ask for that day off at last? In my arms wide open, you falling. The way you had me from the start, you wanna let me in. We're holding on this time, yeah. Holding out, babe. Holding on this time, yeah. We're holding out, babe. We're holding from this day, yeah.
guys.
Beautiful.
Nice.
You saucy buggers.
Naughty, naughty, naughty. That was lovely.
There's women swooning all over the place, I think now. And me, but that's another story.
Oh man, no, thanks again so much for coming on, guys. What a way to end the show.
That was nice. That was nice. Yeah.
Felt it.
Loved it. Brilliant, guys. So this was our final act. So I hope you've enjoyed the talent show that we've provided. I mean, the virtual pub, we've had a bit of it, but Ems has been a huge part of bringing this thing together. It's going to be a weekly thing. Every Thursday, we're going to have more talent to show and offer. So please do share to your friends and family. Why did we set this platform up? Come on, guys, you guys get involved on that.
Sharpie.
Sorry, I was just just book Friday night in. Tell you about that in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what was the question? Yes.
So
hang on, fellas. Before we accidentally delve back into circle joking, can we make some noise one more time? We'll let the Kaisens crack on with their night.
Go on, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen in the comments.
Thank you.
Thanks, fellas. Nice one.
Cheers,
Come on, chat to you soon.
Cheers,
man.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's good to get them back on again. Love that.
That's so good.
Sharpie,
Really
try and tell us why we did this in 3 sentences or less. Go.
Ooh. No, I'm going to use more. This crazy new life that we're living, it was all starting to happen. So we had a messenger group where we were calling each other every evening, and we started referring to that as seeing each other in the pub when we'd meet up for a chat and say, this is mental. And things just evolved from there. We were having video chats, and it really gave us a little bit of support and a sense of community. So we thought we'd open that up to the wider public. And next thing you know, there's over 5,000 of you. So it's great.
We are exactly that. We are a community. We are trying to reach out to the most isolated, and those that need a bit of a bit of entertainment in their lives, a bit of light humor and some pretty random and funny banter. I think it is anyway. I'm always loving
and some magic, and some magic, and some grime,
and some sax.
Some saxophone.
I'm sorry, but the grime, I'm still getting my head around. Knowing those two as well. That's what I think. I think if you just watched it, you'd go, "Yeah, that's funny," but knowing them. That's mental. That is absolutely bonkers.
I mean, the fact that they pulled that together in the space of a couple of hours is crazy.
Whether you know them or not. Genuine talent, but just the effort. We really appreciate it, and that's the sort of thing that we're looking for.
Let's run back through and let's touch on the highlights from which every moment was a highlight. So we're going to touch on everyone. First act we had on tonight.
But you can't touch everyone because you'll get.
Touch everyone.
2 meters.
All right, let's big everyone up from a safe distance of 2 meters away.
Yeah, take a step back.
So first that was Alex. That was the saxophone / loop pedal / guitar guy. That was
he was off his head.
Absolutely
incredible.
incredible.
Guitar, supposed to be a saxophone, but he played it.
Sax. Little did we know. All part of the act.
I am.
So that was the start of the show. We were blown away from the first act, weren't we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cracking.
If one of my personal favorites I love that medley of guitar and saxophone. That was insane. Really, really, really well impressed.
Yeah,
wow.
It was a good vibe as well. Like we said afterwards, it kind of lifted me a little bit. It was a nice vibe.
Yeah, I honestly thought he was going to take the show, but then everyone else came on, and everyone else just brought their A game, and literally had a genuinely brilliant night. It's fair play, everyone. Fair play. So
after that was Jim,
Big Jim,
who came on and did some acoustic stuff. That was Sharpie's booking, who we thought was Emily's booking.
Yeah. I wish I'd left him a little bit longer to see what you came out with. This is Jim. He's got a guitar.
His name's Jim.
Yeah, he's called Jim.
Just all the things that you could see on the backstage bit is just like, well, there's a guy there. I can see his name, and I can see he's got a guitar. No,
he's gone for a grey t-shirt this evening.
He's bold.
Yeah.
Great spectacles.
And then obviously the what we thought was the golden buzzer act at the time that it happened, but now I think we have to give pretty much everyone a golden buzzer because it was They were all pretty incredible. But
yeah, all amazing, for sure.
Sorry, no, sorry, I've skipped one. We had
there's the list in front of us.
A magician / beatboxer. We had Owen up inside. And that was incredible. The guy
why has his pen gone yellow? That was the best. Why is it yellow now?
Yeah, beatboxing skills. I want to see that trick. He's got a big beatboxing magic trick coming to all of you soon.
Yeah, for that. He's got a week to work on it.
I just want to say again, please don't anyone that watched that drink bleach.
No, definitely not. No.
Don't
we get that.
You can't say that
along the screen.
Yeah.
Definitely don't drink bleach.
Don't worry about copyright. Just don't tell people to drink bleach.
Yeah.
It's all right. Fantastic.
Yeah. Actually, we've had some quite diligent, like quite good public service messages coming through tonight, haven't we? Like the whole grime act. That was all about not being too close to people. Don't touch birds. I
think
Owen was disinfecting his cards when he first came on. That was great with a pair of gloves on.
Yeah,
very responsible act this evening. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then after Owen, we had Ollie on from New Days.
Yeah, Key West, Barbican Cafe,
lockdown
with a special guest, obviously, Chris Hines.
Yeah, massive.
I've already asked them for the audio from both vocals and instrumentals. And I've got a reply, so that will be on our way shortly. So we'll get something together.
Virtual pub exclusive. Did you know that was going to happen?
I had no idea. He said he was going to do something with the keys and grime, and I thought it was just like I had no idea. I was like,
yeah, me too. I didn't know if you were in on the secret before and you managed to not say anything the whole time we were on.
That would have been good. I should have just lied.
Yeah, that was incredible. I think that for me captured the spirit of the original show that we definitely didn't steal the name off of. Obviously, Britain's Got Talent. That's the sort of surprises you get on that show, isn't it? You kind of think you're going into one thing, and then boom, Chris Hines appears.
Yeah. like a Scooby-Doo villain, like the ghost coming in under a sheet.
Who was it?
And none of it's choreographed. It is all genuine, very authentic, and
I mean,
we were as surprised as you.
Around the bedroom with the feet on, making a grime tune they wrote this afternoon. It was amazing.
And
so
then,
good.
After
Another
that,
great positive coming out of this horrible situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can really listen to that.
And clean sheets.
About the bleach saying, unless you want.
And then obviously we finished with Tom and Josh from the
Cousins. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Those guys have got some flavour, haven't they?
Yeah. What a night. Camera.
What a night. Yeah, the camera on the gimbal floating around the room.
I'm going to be honest, I think the cameraman's improved since his last show. His debut was somewhat like a camera hanging off of a string. So it's nice to have gotten
just suddenly moved. There's a man behind the camera.
I'm almost convinced they had a gimbal this time. So fair play, boys. No, thank you so much for coming on board. To all of you, thank you so much for coming on. And Ems, wow, what a lineup! Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for having me. It was really nice. I was so nervous, but then now I'm calm, so it's okay.
Good. It gets easier. It really does. I was.
Yeah.
It's like a ball in your throat.
Did Sam tell you that it's going to be a weekly thing?
No, I just found out.
Cool.
Yeah, we just
that's what we do. We just arrange
binding now. So
the person that's been organising.
No, but it's been really fun.
Your mum saying in the comments, best night ever during this lockdown, and I'm going to take that as not a biased opinion because you were on the show.
Thanks, Mum.
Yeah, no. To be fair, lads, I think we can safely say that was at least one of the most entertaining nights we've had on the show, wasn't it? So big up, Ems. Thank you so much for that.
Big up to you guys though, every single night.
Oh, thank you.
I know. Just one night, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, we're having a good time out here. We're very much enjoying it. It's a lot of work that's going into it, but we're not allowed to talk about the work going into it because people teach.
No, we're not doing that anymore.
No more cycle joking.
It's worth all of it.
We're enjoying it. We're loving it. It's a good time. Yeah,
it's a good thing you're doing. As well.
When we have nights like this, it makes it all worth it. When we can legitimately bring 5 artists together or 5 acts together in one night, and then kind of we get all the comments like we've had in tonight. It makes it all worth it, doesn't it, fellas?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's cracking.
100%. I've not laughed that hard for a long time. My partner has been grinning ear to ear.
We should probably say, well, firstly, I don't know if anyone knew, but Charlie was on BBC Radio Devon. We'll get into that a bit more another time. Yeah. It sounds like we're doing this every week now. So if people want to get involved, hit the page up, drop in the inbox, let us know. And you've seen it's a varied scope of acts. It's not just music, it's beatboxing musicians, grime artists, and anything you've got. So let us have it.
Magicians.
I feel like the bar's been set pretty high tonight, fellas.
It has, but I reckon there's acts out there that are
and ladies, sorry.
I've got this.
I've got so used to saying fellas and
ladies.
lads and boys and stuff. We've got to diversify, fellas.
Queen.
So all of the content. All of the content you get on here is archived. You just go on the Facebook profile, the Virtual Pub, and we've got all of the shows from when we've started. So you can see all of our wonderful faces, and you can see us go from complete amateurs to amateurs over the last 11 to 12 days. So,
4 amateurs and a BBC presenter.
I've got I don't want to say anything, BBC introducing. I was on it. I was there. I said a little thing. I was only on there. I mean, it was 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes. It's nothing.
It was a long old slot.
Being on this platform is that 15 minutes is an awfully long time.
An exclusive come in from Chris Hines. They're going to do a metal song next week.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Chris, we expect a full backing track and the same amount of effort that you put in this week. We need to see that going into a metal track.
If it's not at least 60% blast beats, I'm not interested.
There's two contacts for you there. Speak to Lawrence Giles and Dan Blair. Actually, coincidentally, 2 of Josh's ex-bandmates, but also 2 incredible musicians who are doing kind of online collaboration-y stuff. Speak to those guys. They'll definitely set you up a backing track to do that with.
I'm convinced they'll play again live.
People up.
Incorporate some Slayer into it or something.
It's going to be a metal song played on the ukulele. Guarantee it.
If you've not heard double pedal Dan Blair, you boys are in for a treat. We'll try and we should try and get them on. Really thinking about it, but
yeah, we should. Little waves.
The videos are so good.
Well,
the hand moves like.
Yeah, Dan Blair needs to come on.
How does it go?
Okay. Oh, trumpet.
I recognize that song. Yeah.
That was me playing guitar.
Yeah, we need Dan Blair on. We need Lawrence Giles. We need all of the Waves Collective. All of those boys. We're trying to work out a way with those guys for them to play together.
Because they're not together, are they?
No, they're all isolated separately. But it'd be good if we can find some way of having them all on together. Maybe Ben can just record some backing tracks for Tweed to sing over or something. I reckon there's something in there. Yeah, because we need Tweed on it. Tweed's not been on at all.
That'd be a really good idea. Yeah, just to get the instrumental and then Tweed could sing over it whilst he's playing it out. Actually, that's a good idea for any act.
Butler's just said, wait for my act next week.
TikTok.
I'm very excited about that one.
And Owen from this evening's just said, who was on the BBC?
Who was it?
Who was it?
I can't remember.
I was you, only because I was.
He was very good.
I've been putting so much work into this. I gave you that slot.
You should have taken it. You told me last minute. I mean, I'm glad you did.
Charlie.
When
we knew you were the man for the job.
Yeah,
we knew you it endlessly.
If anyone's a BBC presenter around here, it's Emily.
Hey!
Josh, what have we got coming up on Sundays? So Sundays are, in my opinion, one of our most important days because it's bringing our community back. But Josh, go for it.
I can't remember his name.
Ricky Hall.
Ricky Hall.
Ricky Hall.
Ricky Hall.
Yeah.
Sundays.
As much as I couldn't remember the name on the spot, I've been having a big look into the background of all of that, and I'm really looking forward to it. I really think it's going to be a real nice touch on Sunday.
He's a huge guest, yeah, and I've been following him on Instagram. I've been following him for years on Instagram, and yeah, he's a down to earth, nice chap, and he's got a lot of positive things to say. I think so. It'll be.
He's a dude. I watched some of his interviews, and for somebody who's so handsome, does he have to be such a nice bloke as well?
I know, yeah.
Stop.
Two things they're not allowed to go hand in hand, are they?
No.
That's why you're such a bloody nice bloke.
Yeah. Oh, we got a big up Butler for that one. Obviously, this booking's coming through Butler. So yeah, big shout to Butler for that one.
Big shout.
Followers. Go on, Butler.
So Sundays, in case you weren't aware, Sundays is all orientated around mental health and supporting those that might need a bit of support. We don't claim to be professionals. We just sort of get guests on that have navigated life's trials and tribulations and try and pass on some tools. It's really just good listening. We've had some great talk points. Tom Chapman he did a TED talk. He's from the Lion Barbers Collective. He was on last Sunday again. So all of this content is available for you to listen and watch at any point on our Facebook page, The Virtual Pub. So click on the video link and it's all there archived, ready for it. This show will be on it. So if you think this is going to entertain someone, get it shared and send it around. Let's build this community as big as we can and get everyone involved and get everyone supporting each other.
Shout out to you if you're watching this not now, tomorrow.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to hear.
We always kind of get involved with the comments that of the people that are watching live, and we forget that actually our views are the biggest in the morning. Have you seen that on the stats, guys? Like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning is when we get most of our views. So if you're watching this tomorrow, we bloody love you. Thank you for watching.
Send us an inbox message and let us know. Say, actually, I'll watch this at 7 o'clock before I go to work in the morning.
That would actually be super valuable data for us in terms of growing the platform. It would be really interesting to hear. If you're watching,
send
this
it to Nick at the virtualpub.live.
Sorry, 1 second. We are forgetting a very important charity event that's coming up, and that is Sam Squires.
Oh, yes.
I got away with it.
By the way, Rich was on the other day from Devonport Services rugby team in Plymouth, and they're doing this head shave thing. That's where this whole thing came from. Nominating other rugby teams, giving them 24 hours to shave their heads. Shut up. And they've now raised 18.5, I think, last time I looked, £1,000.
No way.
18 grand. Unbelievable.
Serious, 18.5 grand.
18.5 grand, yeah. And weren't things going to happen if they make 20? They're coming back on and people's heads are getting shaved.
18,000.
1.8, yeah.
Holy jeez. Wow. Fair play, guys.
Yeah.
So just
incredible effort.
Just to bring that home, literally to the pub landlords, Josh below on the left-hand side with a peaky power hat, and Sam above in the centre in the orange tee, have online.
I'm fucking nervous.
assuming a £500 donation can be reached, they will be shaving their hair off. Josh, show us your lovely hair, my friend.
Josh has got hair as well.
I mean, I was a little bit
hesitant, but it was online. It was live.
I thought
we
everyone
have witnesses.
Oh, look at those beautiful.
That's a lot of hair.
Beautiful locks.
Yeah, we've got to get to £1,000 though for them both to do it. That's it. That is a stay. That is.
We'll settle for the for Sam. I mean, the grand for the NHS would be lovely, but if we can get it to like 995, like maybe 999 would be appropriate. I think.
Mate, if that happens, I've got a tenner with your name on it. We'll go over
that. The last time I had my head shaved when it was long was down to Sam and Sharpie. I think you were both like at least there or were at least involved in it. Sam for definite because he cut it off with a hair trimmer while it was ponytailed up, but. Nick, I'm sure you were in the barbers or were around or just in my conscience somewhere. So I'd hate for it to be you two again. But hey, it's been the NHS. Yeah, let's raise £1,000. That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
it would be incredible.
So, we're going to put a link. Can we get a link and put it in the comments? And we're also going to repost it.
I'm on it, Jamie.
Need to keep bumping this post up so it's right at the top.
Next to me and she's shaking her head.
Coming in.
What does Jenny make of you shaving your
She
head?
is really upset. I think I'm going to be out of a girlfriend if I shave my head. But
Potentially saving some lives though, so it's where your priorities are, I suppose.
How much do we have to raise to get you to shave your head?
You should do eyebrows. My friend said the girl should do eyebrows.
Yeah, okay, that's a good shout.
Yeah, I read a
But then-
post saying if you're having trouble staying in, shave your eyebrows off.
Fair.
Rather than hair.
And you don't want to go anywhere.
I think I could probably draw mine on and I'd get away with it.
Jenny, what are you saying about the head shave? Is he allowed to do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Well
it.
done.
So
Yeah, good. Oh, yes, of course. You said as well. So that's if we make £1,500. That's 3 people getting their hair shaved. We've put the link in the comments. The link will be daily. It'll be posted daily on our profile.
5, 1, and 15.
Yeah.
5,
so
yeah.
I've already committed to 500 quid. I say if we get through, if we start looking like we're going to surpass 500 quid, then we'll leave it till 1,500 quid, and all 3 of us will shave our heads, including Jenny.
Shave your heads.
Yeah.
I think the second we get to 500, it's coming off, Sam. I think that's the fair way to do it. You got to give the people what they're paying for.
I'll stick to the commitment.
What is it at the moment?
Let's have a look. What is it at the moment? It's at 140 quid. So I've got these beautiful looks for another couple of weeks until I what I have committed to as well is hair and beard and leaving just a mustache. So yeah, if you want to see me with a completely bald head, a completely bald face, but just a mustache left, then jump on over on that link and donate. It's all going to the NHS charities. So it's your mum's watching. She's going to have heard that.
Oh, yeah.
That was some red.
You're offline, you're in trouble.
You're a very naughty girl.
It's all right.
It's not from Monty Python.
He's not the son of the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Oh, Harry. Oh,
Big up Steve Evans. You know when you're in a pub and someone drops a glass and everyone goes, "Wait!"
That's what I felt like.
This comment came in
Steve.
straight away. You go, "Wait!"
What happened to the toast? It used to be Stephen Toast Evans. You've gone all professional.
Big up Kyle. He committed to 50 quid donation towards the cause on a payday, and he's now just said, "I'm going to raise it to 75 quid." Now that he knows you.
Get on.
Legend. Yeah.
Well on, Carl.
I'll tell you what. If you guys are committing to this right now, I'll stick another 50 quid in myself.
Well, we're nearly there, aren't we?
I'll be making a donation tomorrow. You can.
I donated as soon as the link went up. I'm having that.
extra £1 coming your way, mate. You're £1 closer to that £500 bold cut.
Your mum's in the comments. She did hear you smashing the glass.
That's her special talent.
It says it's her only talent. No, I'm joking.
No, wait.
Well,
I
clearly
made
not.
some,
Finding Torbay's finest talent is her talent.
I made some balls because I was going to juggle.
Oh, yeah. We forgot about that. That was the extra bonus
Wasn't
round.
we
At the
going
end.
to do...
Get a full screen. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's make some noise. Emily juggling some socks.
Exclusive. It's a virtual pub exclusive.
Can we get?
Okay. Can there be some music over the top?
Wait a second. I'm going to get you a tune. 1 second. Hold on. I'm not going to be able to play it for long though because of copyright issues. I don't know if I can. I can't. I'm just going to
do it on the theme tune. Do it on the
I'll
intro.
do the theme tune.
Okay.
Right. Bear with me, sweet.
We can't go outside, we've got to stay in.
Oh no.
Then this thing will win. So grab yourself a beer, and grab yourself some grub, and sit down with us at the virtual pub.
Yeah. Well done, sweetheart. Brilliant. Brilliant.
She's still going.
Yeah.
Oh,
to be fair, the second round was a lot better than the first round.
Yay!
I'm a magician. Look, I can change my lights. It's my talent.
Was
Bit of
that
light
it?
changing.
They wouldn't put up with that on the BBC.
What? Mate. It's no, they don't do visuals, do they? Damn it. What is this, amateur hour? Guys, thank you so much. That was a segue into silence. Tumbleweed. Do we have a tumbleweed emoji?
Talk about the BBC again. People love it.
What's the BBC? Oh, the BBC. So basically, Sarah Gosling, 7:20.
I've just cut him off. I can't be bothered to hear it again.
All jokes aside, Charlie, you smashed it. We're just joking. Yeah. You did absolutely nail it.
Stop it, honestly. It's too much. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, well done.
All right, cut him off again.
What about me? What about me? Give me some praise. I managed to sort the hoodies out today.
Yeah, go on, Squid. Yeah, go on, Squid. Everyone's wanted the hoodies.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there was a few comments saying when we said about the t-shirts saying I'll wait for the hoodies. So
I know.
There you go. There's some hoodies. I want a hoodie as well.
Very presumptuous of people, wasn't it? I'll wait for the hoodies.
Yeah.
How do you know they're coming?
Hats.
Oh, don't start.
Don't you start?
Everyone's wearing hats. Well,
the problem is the more
first day and all. Look.
Sorry.
The more items we add, the longer we have to hold off on the rest of it because it's all coming as one order. Because obviously with weird postage things at the moment, so I reckon we do. I was semi reluctant to bring the hoodies into it, but I reckon we do t-shirts, hoodies. We run that, see how many orders we get. If we make some money, then it's all going to go back into merch. Obviously, we said from the start here that this isn't about us making money. We're absolutely not going to make a penny from this. If we make any profit out of the merch items, it's just going to go back into the stuff that we're doing, which is licensing and website costs and virtual, what's it called? Thingy hosting, live stream hosting.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, if there's a little bit left over, and we can start getting some bigger and better acts on. Not that there's anything wrong with the acts that we've got at the moment.
No. But
I think it's probably a matter of time before Ollie and Chris Hines are charging for that, though.
Yeah,
we're not going to get that free for very long. So.
Mask match.
Yeah.
I think we'll struggle to find the at the minute. But
yeah, I think if we started selling them and not giving them to the hospitals, we might get in a little bit of trouble. Just branding.
We can give them to the hospitals just with a virtual pub logo.
yeah. We can brand them. Just to hang on to. That would be.
Oh dear. Chris Hines has just said $2,000 a night for his. I'm assuming that's relating to his.
Plus rider.
Plus rider.
We'll leave a sandwich for you in the green room.
Really reasonable. Fair play. Guys, I think it's about time we bring this beautiful and wonderful talent show to its crescendo.
Yes,
I just want to say a massive thank you to me for the BBC. No, thank you so much, Emily.
Thank you.
So good.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Did a great job.
Well done.
Thank you, guys.
And to the pub landlords, well done, guys. We've done
well
it.
Done,
and to all of our wonderfully credible, creative, and talented acts.
The talent and the surprises they brought.
Yeah,
honestly, so good.
My face hurts tonight from laughing so much. So well done, everyone involved, all the acts, particularly. I mean, I'd hate to just keep coming back to it, but that just grime performance was sickening.
So good.
It was amazing, yeah. And the fact that they pulled it off twice, I thought that they've got lucky there, but that was actual lyrics that they've rehearsed and managed to do again.
Fair play, guys. In the form of emojis,
saying that everyone's enjoyed it and everyone thought it was amazing. So that's exactly what we were striving for. And thank you to everyone involved. And
best night so far, apparently, and we can only thank Emily for that because Emily's ultimately sorted this whole night out. We've just got on and rode the wave that Emily created for us. So thank you so much, Emily. Ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, in the feed, let's make some noise for Emily and all our acts tonight.
And all the acts for coming on.
Thank you so much, everybody. Love you.
You guys are waiting for me to press the end broadcast button.
Yeah, we'll just do this till you do. Everyone stand still.
We love you. We'll see you tomorrow at 4:00 for a masterclass.